Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today, it's going to be a PvT from DreamHack Masters Winter on Blackburn, the latter edition, between two players that you know and that you love. Bottom right, it is ShoWTimE. Bottom left, it is Clem. Alright, man, so the youngster here is very good at TVZ. I kind of feel like TVP is kind of a weak spot for him right now, but he's got a lot of time to shore it up, and what better chance to shore it up than against the elder statesman of the European region, ShoWTimE. The best player at the oldest age, I kind of feel like, in the European region. But if you have another player who is older than ShoWTimE and better than ShoWTimE, let me know, and I will correct my stance. Hey, hey, hey. Alright, what's going on in the world today? Well, probes, ooh. Oh no, checking for proxies here, because Terran does like to put proxy barracks there sometimes and get a Reaper in. Not today, though. Not even close. Elden Ring is coming out soon, which I might honestly give it a try. I do kind of like the idea of just kind of getting lost in an open world and finding stuff to kill and enjoy getting immersed in it. Yo. So that's interesting. What else? What else in the world is happening? Ghostbusters came out. Seems to get, some pretty decent reviews. I haven't heard anyone say it's the best movie of all time, but, it's not usually how that works anyway. Also, the Spider-Man's is coming soon. I'm interested for Spider-Man Far From Home. I got a push notification from Fandango the other day, and they were like, yo, here's the Spider-Man's. And I was like, I can buy tickets? And they were like, no, but here's the trailer. And I'm like, ugh. I don't watch trailers. I don't watch them. They spoil things. I don't like knowing what's going to happen in a movie if I'm already going to watch it. I will watch trailers for stuff if I'm like, I don't know if this is going to be good or not, and maybe I need to be convinced, and then trailers are good for that. But if I've liked the previous Spider-Man movies just fine. I'm going to watch the next Spider-Man movie. I don't need a trailer for it. The end. So maybe movie tickets will come on sale at some point. Who knows? Anyway, kind of a nice week for me now when you're watching this. I got the week off Thursday and Friday because of the Thanksgiving holiday in the United States, but I have Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday off just from paid time off that my company gives me. It's nice. Got a lot of it actually. I've been with the company for 9. Oh my gosh, is it 9 years this year? It is. It's going to be 9 years here in like December. So that's insane. 9 years at the same company. It doesn't feel that long either. But anyway, the dumb thing is we got acquired by another company recently, and they want us to go to an unlimited ATO system, where it's like, okay. So on the surface, what that means is you just take time off when you want it and when you need it. And what it really means is it changes the whole discussion with your manager from, I have earned this time off. It is part of my contract. I get this many days off every year. I have to take them. You owe them to me. It changes that conversation to, can I please take this off? Is it a good time, please, sir? Right? Brr. So I'm not happy. I'm not happy about it. What I'm planning on doing is just basically taking as many days off in 2022 as I did in 2021. And if they make a fuss about it, I'll be like, look, this is exactly what I did last year. You didn't have a problem with it. What's changed? And I don't know. I kind of feel like they want to keep me around. We're hemorrhaging employees a little bit, but we'll see how that goes. Anyway, PvT. It's Marines and it's Adepts fighting each other. Blah, 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 blah. Tossing Revelation down. Oh, we have an Oracle. I can name the Oracle. Come here, Oracle. I shall nameth thee Linus, the biggest tech YouTuber in the world. Linus managed to get exclusive access to the NVIDIA RTX Super Oracle TI Titan. The problem is, Linus dropped the instructions and has no idea how to fly it. You think in the future NVIDIA is going to be big enough that they're creating a little spacecraft for us? That'd be crazy. That'd be super fun. Who knows what the future holds? So we got a couple Adepts and a couple Oracles now. So Oracle Linus has a friend. It's a good YouTube channel, by the way. Linus Tech Tips. If you don't watch it, I watch it sometimes. I'm not like it's a new Linus video. I gotta watch it. But if it's a topic I'm interested in, then sure, I'll definitely give it a look. I mean, ever since I got my 3080, I've been a little bit less interested in the 30 series because, like, I have one. But I told you that story. That's a great story. I'm not big enough that I just have people being like, hey, you're huge and I'm a big fan and I'm filthy rich. Here's $100. Or like, hey, why don't you come stay at my Airbnb for free for the weekend? Or like, here's a car. That doesn't happen. That never happens. The closest thing that has ever happened to me for that is last year I was complaining about not being able to get a 30 series card. And one of my subscribers, who is awesome and works for NVIDIA, was like, yo, I can get you access to a 3080 at retail price. And I was like, this is the greatest thing in the world and the dumbest thing in the world that I feel so privileged to get access to a 3080 card for the retail price. It's dumb. The whole situation is dumb. It's still dumb. People still can't get 30 series cards. It's insane. If that dude, who again remains awesome, had not reached out to me, I probably still would not have a 30 series card. I wouldn't. It's so stupid. Anyway, so that's nice. It's nice. That is the biggest and best thing anyone has ever done for me because they're a fan of my work, and it's nice. It's a great feeling, and I'm sure, you know, you people out there who have been struggling and trying to get a 30 series card for a year now are just hating life, and I hear ya. I hear ya. I don't know what the point of that story was. But it's just, these guys are macroing up. They're harassing, we're scouting, there are Colossus. Wait, maybe in the future. Robotics Bay there from ShoWTimE. Concussive Shell, Stasis. Oof, nice Stasis here. You ever listen to the sound of Stasis? Oh, that's because there's not one. At first there is, but then it goes away. I was like, I don't usually remember hearing Stasis make noise, but when it first comes up, it's like... And they come out of Stasis, they're no worse for the wear. Okie doke. So having Colossus is a good way to deal with this. Having 3 Colossus is a great way to deal with this, which we don't have. We have 0 Colossus right now. We're working on the 1, but this is a pretty gosh darn scary timing attack. So force fields are going to be big here. Oracles can do well against Marines if they're focused on killing other stuff, but that's hard. Clem's going to definitely burn down the Oracles if they get in range with these Marines because they're a big DPS threat. They're a bigger DPS threat than Stalkers or Adepts are, that's for sure. It's just a matter of the Oracles are very flimsy, or else Master Oracle would be amazing. Which sometimes it is. It used to be amazing, not so much anymore. Alright, man. Charging in. Force fields do cut the forces about in thirds there. Nice shuttling them out of there. Clem, this is time, though, right? 1 Colossus is out. Another Colossus is coming up. We are dealing with something up this way. A Marine or 2, maybe? Sure. Show. Maybe not. Maybe yes. Barr! Got killed by a Frisbee of light. Alright, like I said, 3 Colossus. Magic number. The magicest number here against Terran. But there's only 1. And Extended Thermal Lance is not done. And there's a drop here in the main that's going fairly well, but the Stalker's warped in to deal with it, and everybody dies for the Terran. So ShoWTimE doing great things here, man. Clem just feels so much more at home against Zerg than against Protoss. Like, it's not even close. Clem does not even feel like the same player here, right? Against a Zerg, he'd be everywhere. He'd be double-pronged harassing. He'd be clearing creep. He'd be doing crazy drops. He'd be getting drone kills, and he's just not. I mean, how many pros have died? 1. That is not enough. Not even close. Colossus count is with the 2. We're making 2 at a time. So we're going to have 4 soon here instead of the 3, which is kind of cool. Marines burning to death inside a force field. NFT that. Which I need to clarify. Somebody got mad at me because I mentioned NFTs the other day. They're dumb. I think they're dumb and they're bad. But they're funny and I like to make fun of them. So I do sometimes. And that's what that was. Just anything that you... You can screenshot someone's NFT and it's the same thing. I don't understand. I don't understand it. The only thing that makes it worth anything is that there are other dumb people out there who are willing to give you $2 million for a JPEG picture of a monkey. That's all. Like, look, the reason art for thousands of years held value is because art was hard to reproduce. It is hard to reproduce good art. Nice Widowmine shot there. You couldn't just easily reproduce a Picasso. right? And the barrier to entry to... Oh my gosh. Nice split, by the way. Save the Colossus, though. The barrier to entry to copy an NFT is, do you know how to right-click save image, right? Or hit take screenshot buttons. Enough ranting. Let's go. Charge lots in the mix. Pushing hard now. 179 to 170 supply. Is it going to work out here for Clem? Like I said, I just don't know. I just don't know if he's... All of the guy that he is against Zerg, it's very strange sometimes. Enhanced Shockwave's coming in and Ghost in production, so at least he has the ingredients of what he needs to win this game. Right, he's on 4 bases. The Protoss is also on the 4. DT Blink coming in. Shadow Stride's a big deal. Linus is up here with his 0 kills, but 8 Revelations cast, which is a pretty good stat, I think. Oh, this little group kind of gets caught out. They don't want to fight this. Is he focus firing? Oh my gosh, I think he focus fired a Ghost. Beautiful target firing there from ShoWTimE. And backing out because there's a lot of Vikings here and not much anti-air in this army. There's a few Stalkers, but not a whole ton. And then Zealots get on into this 3rd base and start wreaking some havoc, but there's a response. They need to back out themselves. Oof, more Ghosts, more everything all the time here today. Disruptor dodging. Clem is very good at disruptor dodging and very good at Baneling splitting. That is one of the things that does translate well into this matchup. But just more Marauders all the time. Shadow Stride is an upgrade that takes forever to complete because it's a good one. Or maybe we'll see some DT harassment across the map. And ShoWTimE taking his gold base here at 11 minutes as a 5th. So I'd say he's feeling pretty comfy right now. Income tab is pretty even. There have been some dips into Clem's side. All right, some dips into Clem's side when the mules are ready to go. Running out, chasing out. Disruptor shuts. Man, Disruptor's getting picked off quite nicely there. Picking off individual Vikings would be really nice too, but good control here by Clem, basically not allowing that to happen. Everybody get up and boost on out of there. If you can't fit in a medevac, just run head on home because we are moving into the main base. We're abusing the fact that you can't fly. Unload, Doom dropping in the main base. Disruptor shot. No, Disruptor gets picked off first. The Colossus are here, though. Getting backed into a corner when there's Colossus is just not great, so we're backing out. DTs! Oh, they get EMP'd, so now we get to see visually available DTs, which is not something good to see all the time. Oh, come back. Ah, another cloaked again. Yeah, they kind of get de-invisibled. It's a very interesting thing. I like it. So both players maxed out. ShoWTimE has a bit of a bigger bank than Clem does right now, but not by a whole lot. DT group ready to DT blink in there again. The EMPs are a big problem for them. Small tiny harass at this gold base. You were a fool to take this without defending the other side of your minerals, and you're going to lose 6 probes, but also, oh, DT's decloaked, and one had to blink out of there to stay alive. Big attack pushing in, and Disruptor shot split. No! That's a hit. That is a hit for sure. Another miss there. Clem dodging back, but there are just so many Disruptors you can't get in there. It's an incredible frustration for Terran players to deal with this. They hate it. Marine dies to a single Disruptor hit. It is 76 to 76 workers, but mules are good. Clem's income overall is better than what ShoWTimE's is right now because mules are good. Gonna warp in some more DTs up here and try to snipe a base somewhere. That's why we have the missile turrets. They're not... Okay, one is done yet. Ooh, this group is gonna run into these DTs accidentally. And, I don't know. You want to blink on these guys and kill them all? Or maybe get scanned and die. Okay, Marauder down. Like how Clem is staying inside the scan radius. And then they blink out, and they get out, and they run. And maybe they have another blink available. No, they don't. You have another scan available? Dude, these DTs are kind of just standing in and fighting here. All right. I don't know. Both players took a whole bunch there. Colossus, Stalker, more Stalkers now. So the Vikings aren't going to be as good, but there are Liberators in the mix, which we've always said. Ooh, Colossus down. The Viking count is higher than I thought. We've always said once there are Liberators up, you kind of just need to go as a Protoss player. Sometimes you got to pick your spots, but you have to engage where the Liberators are. You can't let them zone you out indefinitely, right? And Liberator set up here on actually using Defender mode for defense. Hey, look at that action. DTs and Zealots flanking, forcing a liftoff. Nice blink and sniping one of the Medivacs. Army value is 120 to 117 in favor of Clem. War Prism gets out of there. Another dead Medivac. And is this going to be a serious push is the question. It looks like probably. This top left base at least is going to die. Wait, hang on. How many Stalkers are left over? Like 5. Maybe not. Get in there with your DPS sentries. Burn it down, friends. At least it's burning. I don't know if they're gonna kill it. Wow, all right. Yeah, man, Stalker good unit, especially when they have +3 attack. Disruptor shot on that planetary fortress just a little bit, and then trying to unload here, but guess what? There's DTs. And there's your scan, but the DTs are there anyway. Plus, there's a shield battery overcharge, so you probably don't want to engage there. Anywho, coming down the right side are the Medivacs. What are they going to be able to do here now? What the heck? How did that happen? I don't know. Remember what I said about just kind of going when there's a million Liberators? That's a lot of Liberators, though. It is many. It is many Liberators. This is turning into a pretty intense match overall. Disruptor shot. Catches nothing, I think. Where did these guys go? They're just sitting here. Like, they're considering maybe unloading, but they're giving time for the Protoss to respond to the fact that they're here. I don't know. Clem forgot about it. He's more worried about this Protoss army kind of dancing about on his side of the map. Oh, okay. The Medivacs are just going to die. That's a bummer. 8 Medivacs have gone down so far today. There are only 2 on the field right now. Clem's ability to heal from the damage taken is not great. All right, Guardian Shield is up, and we're going to try to snipe down this planetary, but no. There's too much defending it. Flank attack from Clem. Surprise! Sneak attack from the south. Yeah, this is turning into something to behold for sure. Nope. And nope. Planetary sniped. DT's getting out of there. Look how cool they are with their neon green scythes. Engagement top left too. This base is going to die again for Clem. Gold base, more probes dying from behind the minerals. This next might actually go down too, but I think ShoWTimE has a bit more momentum here as he takes out another command center, killing 2 bases at once. This is not a planetary anymore, but it is alive. But Clem liberates the absolute crap out of this top right-hand corner. Another base might go down here. Another Nexus might just get removed from the map. 18 probes down, 21 probes down, and another Nexus killed. And you have to get through these Liberators, Batman. If you're going to come through and save your precious Nexus, it's too late anyway. And from the south, from the north, and just going for it. Like I said, sometimes you just gotta go. And the Liberators get wiped out. And suddenly it is 114 to 95 army supply in favor of the Protoss. Rebuilding. Oh, man, that worker count is not great. 53 to 65. Income favoring the ever-loving crap here out of Clem. Production tab looks much more healthy for Clem than it is for ShoWTimE right now because, well, both players actually don't have... Neither player has a lot of monies. I don't know if there's enough Terran to stop this. Dude, that is so many disruptors, too. Holy crap, that's so many disruptors. Can you kill that planetary with this many disruptors with, like, a bunch of volleys? I don't know, man. How many? There's only one Liberator here. Just get... He doesn't want to be caught in a concave situation. So he's going to send out some disruption shots, see what he can pull off there. There was a poke into the space with DTs, but I think that was probably a liftoff. But 19... Okay, I got to see that. Wow, okay. That's a lot of dead SCVs. He didn't even go for the orbital. That's why it's still alive. And then just blinking down this way, going to take down the planetary. Maybe a Liberator's priority here first. There's no other army with it, though. Dude, I think you can get it, ShoWTimE. He's worried, though. He's worried about this push to the south from Clem. Can he do it? Can Clem take down the Protoss player in a matchup that he struggles with sometimes? And he gets another Nexus, which is fantastic. ShoWTimE's kind of stuck down here. He's like, I guess I could kill. Oh, that Disruptor hit. Not good. Not a good Disruptor hit after all, actually. And we're in a bit of a base trade scenario here. We're going to lose some orbitals. Fine. We're going to lose some Nexuses. Not ideal. Army value 118 to 94. Are we in full base race mode? This is the larger question here. Disruptor getting targeted. Another Disruptor goes down. More probes dying. Gold base explodes here for Clem on the other side, going after some of the production facilities, going after barracks and whatnot. But I mean, the income tab, my gosh, it's still so even. ShoWTimE taking the 12 o'clock base. This is turning into a really, really intense PvT. Top left base. Is this the only? This is one of the newer sources of income. Yes. Clem is trying to save this base as best he can. He's sending up reinforcements. There's DTs in the mix, but the scans are continual. Disruptor hit. Oh, big Disruptor hit there. But backed into a corner. ShoWTimE's army, there's nowhere for them to go except for recalling out. Can any of them make it out of there? The answer is some of them. Yes, absolutely some of them can. 99 to 61 army supply, though. Clem is looking good. He's looking very strong. That 12 o'clock, not happening. Clem's down here at the 6 o'clock, muling that one up. And I think Clem might have this thing in the bag. I don't want to caster curse it. I'm not going to stand here and tell you I would like to caster curse this game because I absolutely 1,000,000,000% would not like to do that. But landed Vikings, it's 107 to 76 army supply right now. I just don't see... Disruptors are the comeback unit. Yeah, but man, Clem knows how to handle those, doesn't he? Another Nexus down. We're looking at 4 Nexuses killed, 2 orbitals, and a planetary. So a lot of base death here today. Ghost checking that top right, trying to see if there's anything to do. Yeah, probes are just evacuating from this location. ShoWTimE's on the other side with a bunch of zealots. I kind of like this from him. He didn't have a lot of zealots last time. And Marines and Marauders hate zealots. Oh boy. And bam! Good game. ShoWTimE taps out. Clem is your winner. A little bit abruptly, but I guess this base dying was enough for him to tap out. Yeah, I guess Clem had this base mining. He still has this one. Does he have this one running? Not really. Does it feel a little premature to anybody else? It feels a little premature to me. That Nexus dies, yes, but this planetary is probably dead. God, that was such a weird place to tap out, man. That was a bit abrupt, but you know what? Losing 5 Nexuses and 80 of your probes and only having 17 left. But man, Clem only has 22 SCVs right now. The income tab looks even at the moment. I mean, ShoWTimE has no income, and Clem has some at the 6 o'clock. That's the difference right now. Army value is 106 to 49, which is a big time problem, right? And you can't beat a Terran in a base race because they can lift off, and I guess you could make like a Phoenix or something out of the 1 Stargate that you have. Oh, 3 Stargates. Never mind. You can maybe make a lot of Phoenix to help with that. But yeah, just bigger army. What a bloodbath on both sides, though. I mean, 42,000 resources lost and 37,000 resources lost. ShoWTimE losing more in that situation, obviously. Clem just doing a better job, just picking off Disruptors, getting rid of those Colossus with the Vikings, the Liberators, getting a ton of those, setting them up in positions, and really making it hard for ShoWTimE to push on him. No Storm today, which is a little interesting. All the splash damage was Colossus and Disruptor. Maybe Storm would have been a little bit better, but who am I to say? There were a lot of ghosts with EMP and Snipe out there today. Bam. So overall, I mean, just a fantastic, a really good game from both these players. I'm not going to call it epic, but it was kind of close. Kind of close. Anyway, that is going to be it for me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching. You take care of yourself.